Welcome back to Season 3 of Cowboy Cartel Live, every Sunday on Facebook and YouTube at 8:30 p.m. Central. This podcast delves into all things hats, boots, and everything Western related. We're truly grateful for the continued support from American Hat Company and Joby's Hats. American Hat Company, proud to be an American, proud to wear an American. American Hat is the official hat of Cowboy Cartel. And if you're looking for the perfect fit, look no further than Joby's Hats, our official hat shaper. Visit them in Fort Worth, Texas, or check them out online at jobyshats.com. Cowboy Cartel is proud to announce our new online hat shaping school. For more information, check out cowboycartelgroup.com, and don't forget to check out our store while you are there. We have added quite a few new items, and more are on the way. Now let's check in with the boys to see what's been happening this week.
Hey, and welcome back. Thanks for joining us tonight. I am Joe with Cowboy Cartel.
And I'm Connor.
And I'm Lorena.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I really appreciate it. We're back. So we got a lot to talk about. I think this has been the best pre-stream so far. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And,
what he's referring to is the fact that we were actually on time for once.
Well, yes, but everything is ready too. So, is it your turn or is it me? Let's talk about the sponsors. Yeah. Hey, we want to thank our sponsors, American Hat Company and Joby's Hats. They have been the biggest supporters of the channel and what we do. And without them, we would not be here. So we really appreciate them and thank you for your support. It really means a lot to us. And that being said, both of them have got some stuff coming up, and we're going to talk about it right now. Actually, not right now. Here in about a minute, because we have some stuff to talk about first. So I want to mention a couple of things. So I was out to Joby's Hats yesterday, and talking to Joby, they had this big sale all weekend, right?
Still going on right now through Monday.
Still Monday. Through Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Through Monday.
Tomorrow is the last day of it.
Tomorrow's the last day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we need some clarification on that then, because we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, because that threw me for a loop right there. We're going to have to talk about that. We'll get some clarification. We'll talk about that in a minute. But want to thank William R. So William has bought like 9 hats from Joby, and he switched from another retailer to Joby's Hats, and he always mentions Cowboy Cartel, and we really appreciate that. So thank you, William. And Joby recognizes it too, so thanks for doing that. So this is a patch I saw today, or a photo that I saw today on the group, and we love it when we see you guys posting pictures of your hats with the Cowboy Cartel logo on it and our patches, and it's amazing. We've come so far over the last 3 years to see this on a regular basis. If you post a picture and tag us in it with a patch on your hat, we're going to repost it to Instagram. This one was posted. So John, thank you for posting that picture and tagging us in it. We really appreciate it, and we do appreciate the support. So my cousin is in town, and we went to Joby's yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We saw you, Connor,
mm-hmm.
and Joby hooked him up with a new hat, and it's a JH straw. I think he said it was the Avalanche. Got it shaped in a rounded cattleman, and so he really likes it. He's been wearing it all day. He's from Arizona. His family's from Arizona, so they've been traveling for like 16 days. They came all the way from Indiana back down and kind of traveling through Texas, and they've been here with us for 2 days, I think, 2 days now.
Yes.
And so, you can't visit Fort Worth without stopping at Joby's Hats and the Stockyard. So we stopped at the Stockyard too. We took him to the Stockyard. Was it KO Trading? I love KO Trading there. Cody Bates, his cousin, works there, and we know him really well. We've bought some stuff at KO before, and they've got all kinds of leather. hair-on hides. We've got, what do we got? We got 3 rugs in the house, hair-on.
Yes.
So we really like it. So, and so John was there, and he took care of us yesterday. So we really appreciate that. Thanks for doing that. Kevin Yoon. We haven't seen Kevin in a long time. Kevin is out at, he's on the group a lot. So, we see him post and stuff, but we haven't really seen him in person since, I don't know if we've seen him this year at all.
I don't think we have, but we ran into him yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. So we saw Kevin, and Kevin's going to come over. Hopefully, we'll get to hang out with Kevin this week, maybe later in the week sometime. So it was good seeing Kevin. So tell me about the store, man. Tell me how the big sale was.
Oh, crazy. It's been busy Friday, Saturday. Well, Friday was, I'd say busy for a Friday, a work day. But yesterday and today, it was a line all day long from open to, because I opened the store today. When we open at 11 on Sundays. I walked in about 10:30 to kind of get steamers and everything ready to go, just open up the store, get things ready. And when I walked in at 10:30 and walked into the front of the store, there were already people outside the gate waiting. So, and it was steady from then till when I left at 6 o'clock.
You thought it was Black Friday?
Well, not quite, but not far off either.
Were we there, 2 hours yesterday probably?
Yes, about 2 hours. Maybe longer than that.
And so it was steady the entire time.
That's what we like. Or well, we as in the hat shapers and Joby. I don't know about the customers. I'm sure they don't care for standing in line, but they're still patient with us, which we greatly appreciate.
Yeah. Yeah, and it moves pretty quickly because I don't know how many hat shapers did you have yesterday? Like 5 or 6?
6, I believe 6, because one of our guys was at an event, and then today another one of our guys was at an event. So they had an event going on all weekend, and that's where one of our hat shapers has been there all weekend.
So speaking of the store, I talked to Joby yesterday, and he's going to extend the sale for one day for Cowboy Cartel viewers, members. You guys, I'm gonna have to clarify with him tonight after the stream, and I will make a post about that. And is that your phone?
No, okay. That would be.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, I don't know what's doing that because I've got everything off. But anyway,
apparently not.
Yeah, right. It happens. It's always something.
Oops, you missed one thing.
I missed one thing, and I don't see what it is. But anyway, so Joby told me tomorrow they're going to extend the sale for us. And if the sale is going for you guys, then that means the sale is going to be extended for Cowboy Cartel until Tuesday. But let me clarify with that, and I will make a post in YouTube and Facebook and let you guys know that. But what it is 20% off hats, boots, shoes, clothing, buckles, belts, caps, and basically the whole men's department, okay? And you have to tell them that you saw it on Cowboy Cartel. You have to mention us in order to get the 20% off. It's on in-store and by phone only.
Mm-hmm. No onlines.
No onlines at all for this, okay? No special orders. And so this is kind of a big deal. So if we can do more of these like this, if you guys hit him up, if you're needing a felt, if you're needing a pair of boots, if you need anything, some patches, call him and let him know I told you about this, and this will ensure that we get deals like this in the future and exclusive deals for you guys. So,
show up, show out.
Absolutely. So if you can, call him and buy something, get that 20% off, use us as a reference there for that. And we'll see what we can do about giving you some other stuff here real soon. Joby's got a ton of American hats right now.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not only for American hats.
Nope.
He's got
across the board.
What do you guys sell? Stetson,
American,
Resistol.
Stetson, Rodeo King, Resistol. We still have some Tachinos in stock, I believe. Atwoods. the JH straws, Twister straws, Bailey felt and straw.
Yeah, don't sleep on those 100X hats,
No.
100X and higher hats, because he's got.
If you're looking at getting a higher quality hat, doesn't matter what brand. Now, people are always asking about sales.
Right.
Well,
You'll
this
get
is
you a
your
Diamante.
opportunity.
Diamante for 20% off. What's 20% of $6,000?
$6,500.
A lot.
No, it's 20.
No, I meant it's at $6,500 now.
So 6,500, 20% is going to be $1,200 off of that hat.
Yeah, I'll let you do the math.
Actually,
scatterbrained.
it's 1,300, because if it's 6,500, it's $1,300 off. Yeah, $1,300 off that hat. I mean, that's crazy.
That's a lot.
And
Of,
you get one of those big cases with it, leather. Was it leather or what is it? It's not leather, is it? It's the Larry Mahan 1000XS
it's
leather.
I think it's like a wooden box with
Yeah.
what looks like tooling on it.
But American 1000X too. He's got 1000X Americans. He's got 500X Americans.
We sold one today. Sold 1,000.
Don't carry 200, right? You carry 100, or do you carry 200 and not the 100? I forget which one.
I want to say I know we carry the 100X.
Okay,
I believe
so
we carry the 2, but I could be wrong.
Okay, well, you would know better than me, but last I knew it was one or the other. I didn't remember if he carried the 100 and didn't carry the 200 or vice versa. But yeah, just give him a call. Ask for Connor specifically.
Don't put me on the phone. No, that's. I do good to keep this from going off the rails, and sometimes I don't do so well.
It's off the rails already, buddy.
Because
you know what? I'm
because
sorry,
we
I didn't
found
even
something
switch the
out.
screen.
Nope, because we found something out. I don't do so good at keeping this from going off the rails because I have ADHD. Somebody.
Shut up.
Nope. I told you I was gonna do. Did you just mute me?
I did
know
now.
you didn't just mute me.
I did now.
All right, you guys. I just want to say hello to people on the stream. Eli
right.
Duncan's watching. Eric Sipman. Stephen Bradley is here too. Jeff Bukowski and Jaime Mendoza from Brazil.
Wow, nice.
Now, before I forget, because
Thank you, everybody, for joining.
it's so hard to keep things going. No.
Connor.
He showed me something.
Connor.
He said he took an ADHD test and he showed me his rating. He said he's rated it. I know you didn't do it. No, you didn't. He's rated it.
All right, Connor's fired from the show. Anyway, so
We're rated the same on the ADHD scale. Same number and everything.
but
That's all I was getting at.
But who's derailing the show here, Connor? I've got to make this a
warned you.
podcast. This has to be a podcast.
Editing.
I don't want to edit this. I spent
bad.
all day.
Too bad he has to edit it now,
Friday.
doesn't he?
See, there's more people out
Editing.
here. Eli Duncan says he has it too. So let's start a club.
Anyway, so speaking of podcast of this show is available wherever you get your podcasts. And right now, I have it scheduled so we are a week out. So tomorrow, last week's show will drop in the morning. And then a week from tomorrow, this show will drop. So we are a week behind. If you are listening to this on the podcast, you've already missed the sale.
Sorry.
And you probably should watch us on YouTube or Facebook.
We're live
For the
every Sunday, 8:30.
follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of those things. And I always put the sales out there as soon as I know about them. Except for this one, I kind of had to keep this one a secret until today because we wanted to. But obviously, we screwed that up. So I think it will be Tuesday, and I will find out and let you guys know the sale. So it's one extra day on for Cowboy Cartel. So this week we had our first live for the Cowboy Cartel Hat Shaping School.
Yes, we did.
How'd that go? Tell us what you think.
It was different. I'm obviously teaching. I mean, I still teach the same way. I'm just used to having the person in front of me.
You can't see it. We've got an overhead camera that looks down on us. So we did.
I'm used to being looked down on. It's cool.
Carry on.
But it's different teaching. Talking to a camera is still a foreign concept to me. So trying to teach to somebody that's on the other side of a screen is an adjustment, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it went well. There again, we didn't get too far into it. It was still kind of just a introduction and maybe a little teaser, if you will.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of which, speaking of the school, something to add. My first customer of the day yesterday is actually somebody that's a member of the school.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
That's
member
cool.
of the pro school.
Nice.
Absolutely. And he said he watched or was watching the live, got distracted and couldn't finish it, but he plans on finishing it at another time.
Okay. I figured it out. It wasn't on a slider. That's why. I kept trying to pull this down. It wasn't on a slider. Sorry, guys. Anyway, we got that fixed.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there that I actually got to meet one of the people from the school.
Oh, that was really cool.
That was.
What time was he there? Is it after we left or before?
No, that was first thing yesterday morning.
Why didn't you tell me? I was there for 2 hours.
Because you didn't really talk to me.
He told me.
You looked busy.
He told me.
You looked busy.
Because she came over and talked to me.
Look at
She
this.
made time for me.
Nobody tells me anything. Told my wife 24 hours ago, and I'm just now finding out.
Yeah, because she came over to where I was and still talked to me, even though I looked busy.
All right, so
what's your
we're
excuse?
going to Oklahoma this week. And so we got a lot of stuff, cool stuff scheduled, and we'll talk about a little of that here in a little bit. But so here's how it works for the hat shaping school. The amateur hat shaping level, they get the access to the live stream, and the pro level gets a bunch of other videos, basically how to shape every brim, how to shape every crown, and we have to do those videos. And we don't
have a backlog of those at the moment.
No, so that's what we'll be rolling out, something hopefully every week on those. And this week we have several hats to shape, quite a few. So we just have to get in the studio and do those for the videos and get those out for the pro hat shapers. But we will have something out before the next live stream, so you guys will have access to that. We'll be back. I think we'll be back on like Thursday. So,
and we did mention it in the live. I feel like we might ought to mention it here. We will do these things. Just be patient with us, as we both do have full-time jobs.
Yeah, we do, and
we're doing this as best we can.
Right, and you know, I spent all day doing the, and actually this is in my notes for down here, but I spent all day finishing up the hat store video.
How's that coming?
From Houston? It's done. It's out.
Done.
It's out on YouTube right now, but it is only available for members of Cowboy Cartel on YouTube. So that will be live for everybody tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central on Facebook and YouTube. It's already uploaded to Facebook. It's already uploaded to YouTube. It's just as soon as 5 o'clock hits, everybody who is a member of Cowboy Cartel, Facebook gets, kind of first access to that. So if you're a member, go check it out and let me know what you think, because we haven't even watched the final cut yet. It takes some time when you do a video that's like an hour long in 4K. Once you upload it to YouTube, I was trying to get it out today, and have it out for everybody. But because I have family in town and all of this other stuff going on, it's uploaded to YouTube and it stays like at a 1080 or lower quality video for 24 hours while it processes. So by the time you see it tomorrow, it'll be full HD. It's really good video too. I was very happy with it. We talked to owner Tony Leal. He was instrumental in kind of bringing about the Texas Ranger hat.
I do like the Texas Ranger hat.
It's really cool. We talked about it. There's a lot of information in this video. It's one of the best ones we did. But you said Joby's here? Hey,
Yes,
Joby.
he is.
Howdy, boss man.
Joby, we were just talking about the Cowboy Cartel extended sale for Joby's hats, and I thought we talked about tomorrow doing Cowboy Cartel, but I know you said extending it a day. So let me know if that's Tuesday that we're doing the Cowboy Cartel extended sale at Joby's Hats, and so I can get that out to these guys. I guess I made a mistake on that. So anyway, thanks for being here, Joby.
Yes, sir. Thanks for a job, as always.
So you guys see this Bangora here. This came from American this week. Connor brought it over on, Thursday?
Wednesday.
Whatever.
Yeah, that day.
Connor brought it over for us. We're talking about it. It is a 4-inch brim. So we're going to cut this right now, and we're going to make a clip out of it. So I need your guys' help. All right. American sent us this Bangora, and what we're going to do with this, it's a 4-inch brim, 6-inch crown, open crown Bangora, and we're going to shape this in a J.B. Mooney style, because this is exactly the hat that he wears.
It's not going to be just a style. Replica.
A replica. It's going to be a J.B. Mooney replica hat, so we're going to be able to show you how to make it, how he wears it. If you want the J.B. hat, this is what it's going to be. What we need from you is, I sent J.B. a message on Instagram asking him to either be on the podcast or join us in a live, or just give us some information about his hat so we can make this as accurate as possible for you guys. When this clip comes out, tag him in it. That's it.
Pester him.
Don't pester him. We don't want him to think, oh, screw these guys. But we definitely want to talk to him. And, he's got 1 million followers. He's really busy. He can't see everything.
It's a busy man.
Yeah, he's, the head coach of the Wildcatters, Oklahoma Wildcatters now. So, they're busy.
But I'm sure if you guys get the word out, he's going to know about it.
Yeah.
So,
you guys love his hat. I know you guys do. And because that's why we have it, I never thought about doing a Bangora, but, it's very popular because it's what he wears a lot. And there's been a lot of questions about it. Got a question?
And this just in, we have confirmation from Joby. He says that he's going to do Monday and Tuesday all day for members of Cowboy Cartel.
There you go.
There we go.
From the source. So thank you, Joby. We really appreciate that. And why is this still making noise? Talk, Connor.
So it's 20% off. And
20% off all men's items.
Phone orders only.
In
and the
store and
number
phone.
is 817-823-9485. That's the number you want to be dialing.
Okay. So
and the store will be busy. The phone will be busy with the sale going on. So if you don't get an answer, don't leave a message. Call back. Keep calling, or even send a text to that number.
Absolutely.
And if you do that, we will get to you.
So I get this question all the time. If I post something about a Joby sale, somebody will inevitably comment, I couldn't get anybody to answer the phone. Well, that's because they're extremely busy.
We have one phone.
One phone, yeah.
And when you have a sale going on, as big of a store as this is, as Joby's Hats in Fort Worth, Texas is, that phone, even during the middle of the week, in a normal week with no sales, that phone is nonstop.
Look, it's not the fact that the store is so big, because it's a good-sized store, but Joby's
the
name.
reputation. It's the reputation of the store, so people are calling from
absolutely.
all over. So if you're not getting an answer, shoot a text to that number and kind of give them an idea of what you're looking for, and somebody can get back with you as soon as possible. But don't be afraid to call back.
All right. We've gotten off track here, so let me figure out
Wonder
where
whose
we're
fault that is.
at. That would be yours. It's always your fault, Connor.
Yes, it is.
Always your fault. We like to blame Connor for everything here.
And why do we blame Connor?
I don't know. But, so...
Because it's the right thing to do.
Speaking of getting a guest in here like JB or Joby, we've got the entire studio ready. We worked on some lighting and for a secondary area for guests, and we're really excited about that. We've got some really cool guests lined up, including Joby. So we talked to Joby yesterday, and his new store is coming along. It's going to be open soon. I can't tell you when because he didn't tell me I could tell you.
Ooh, I know, but I can't say.
Can't you say?
No, I don't know. He hasn't told me yes or no, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, he didn't tell me I could tell. I know when it's supposed to be open, and we're going to have Joby in here on a Sunday to talk to you guys before the before the store opens. So we're looking forward to that. So figure a couple weeks, maybe something like that. 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Joby's going to be in here.
Stay tuned.
We might have to have Connor. We got that rope still. We can.
I'm probably going to be over there in the corner where the dummy that replaced me is sitting, and I probably won't be mic'd up. I'll just be sitting there quietly.
No, we're going to mic you up. It's all fun.
I'll have to be on my best behavior because then my boss will be here.
But is he your boss at that time too? I mean, can you act a fool while he's
I
here?
can, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I still represent him no matter where I go, courtesy of a podcast that people are recognizing me from. So
American owes us some hats for giveaway, and we've been, since we were gone all last month, I didn't get all of the stuff lined out for the giveaway hats. We're going to do that this week. I'm going to call and get that lined out. I want to get the giveaway going before the end of the month too. We've got about 2 weeks. What have we got? 2 weeks left in the month, something like
roughly,
that.
yes.
So
Yeah, about 14.
I would like to do a 2-week giveaway. So either maybe we'll do it around the 4th of July. I was hoping to get one in June, one in July as well. So let me work on that.
Stay
and
tuned.
Information will be coming on that. I'll call American this week and we'll figure something out. So the Texas Feather Patch. Do I have one on my hat? Is it on there? I don't have one on
Turn
this
to the
hat.
right. Wait, look that way.
Do I have one? I don't have one on this hat. I don't think I put one on this hat
No,
yet.
you don't.
I usually put a Texas feather or some kind of feather sticker on these hats.
What do I have on mine?
You don't have one of my feathers?
I don't have any one of your patches.
Why not?
The nerve.
I know, right? So we ran out of these Texas feathers many times, right?
Oh, yes.
So we got a bunch of them in 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, something like that, and they were almost gone just a couple days.
That's awesome.
It is. It's really
Yes,
cool.
Thank you, guys.
That's all thanks to y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. We really appreciate it. And I mean, it's really cool because I designed that feather and all the feathers I designed.
Not to
And-
toot his own horn or anything.
Well, I mean, it is because I appreciate that they like what I did. So,
Well, if they didn't like what you do, they wouldn't be here, would they?
well, maybe, I don't know.
Or maybe they're just
Sadomasochism
watching
or
to see
something?
the train wreck.
Yeah, it could be. But we actually ordered the Texas feather in a patch version, and it's coming. It might take 2 or 3 weeks to get here, but it's going to be a full-on patch, and so we're excited about that. It's going to be the same size, 5-inch patch. The color should be fantastic. Yeah, we're really excited about that. So stay tuned for that. And we ordered a bunch of them. So hopefully,
Get your hats ready.
yeah, get your hats ready.
Thought of something.
What's that?
Definitely out of order. You mentioned if we carry 200Xs at the store.
Yeah.
We do because we sold one to I think he was an 11 or a 12-year-old yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Joby shaped one up for a child yesterday.
Wow.
So we do carry 200Xs.
That's kind of
Random.
that's baller.
Sorry, random, but
Actually, Job is saying that they carry 40X, 100X, 200X, 500X, and 1000X in pecan, silver belly, black steel, and many, many more.
You know,
see, told you.
I saw a 500X black hat yesterday, and I want a black hat now.
Mister, I don't like black
It
hats. I
looks-
don't wear black hats.
It looks
But suddenly
fantastic.
he wants one because it's a high quality,
No,
Mr.
you can't,
Quality
you can't
Snob.
have it now.
It looks good. It looks better.
You're just a quality snob,
No,
dude.
it looks completely different.
What, is the color different?
No, it's just smoother. It has a more of a sheen to it because it is more closely sanded, and it just has a better look.
Connor's face, you should.
And
you
it's
should have
blacker.
seen this.
It's more black.
Well, I don't know.
All right, we'll table that for
So
now.
here's Dylan Gonzalez, manager at the hat store in
Dylan.
Houston. He's asking about the time that the video will be available for everyone tomorrow.
Dylan, hey buddy, I was going to send you a message this evening or in the morning. That video is already out for members of Cowboy Cartel YouTube. They're watching it now, and it's going to drop everywhere, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. So that's going to be out. I'm going to do some promos in the morning, in the afternoon. We're going to start launching those. You'll see some promos for those. I'll tag the hat store. I'll tag you, and I'll send you all that stuff. So it's coming. It's really good. I like it. I think it's good.
Yes, it is.
So I hope you like it.
No pressure.
And this is the hat they did for me. So I really like it. It's really really cool. It's different than anything that it's just a different.
It's
hat.
a different style, so there's an adjustment, but it doesn't look bad. It looks good.
Yeah, it's really cool. I enjoy it. All right, Connor, what's new with you?
Other than just the usual work, and so yesterday, I guess because of the sale, at Joby's, a lady came in and she had bought a hat. A lady from Colorado, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I won't lie, it's probably one of the coolest hats I got to do of probably my entire career as thus far. Now, I already had a talk with you about this yesterday and told you you're going to hate me because I don't have any pictures. I already know Joby's still waiting on those pictures. I'm still waiting on those pictures. She took 1 million of them
Now,
on
Connor
videos.
called me.
I called him leaving work to tell him. And the first thing I said was, you're going to be mad at me.
Why didn't you take pictures?
Because I was focused.
All right, tell us about the hat. What was it?
It was a 7X Rodeo King walnut. Don't ask what color that is, but
Google it.
yeah, that might be a good idea. Or come see one at Joby's in person and pick one up. 7X Rodeo King walnut, and she wanted to do a fashion hat, which I love doing fashion hats. I love doing things like that still kind of challenge me. So we did a heart crown on top. On the brim, we did a J brim, which is basically kind of a squared off George Strait, if you will. But from corner all the way around to the other corner was pencil curled, but the front was flat. And then it was still shaped and dipped like it normally would be. And it just looked awesome. And then we obviously did a custom band and did a lot of distressing and burning on it all the way around the hat, crown, brim. Made a custom layered band for it, and then burned that as well. Carved her name into the side, kind of all jagged where it just looked really rough. And then on the bottom, before I got it done, she said there was one thing she wanted me to do left. I said, what's that? She wanted my initials in the bottom of her hat.
Wow.
That was kind of weird.
So did you do it just like the one on
Just
the
like
back
the one
of
on
your
the back of my
hat?
hat. The camera's not going to pick that up.
I mean, I've got an
Probably.
overhead.
Do it.
I can't.
You can't. Huh? So I'll go ahead and turn it around where no one can see it.
Yeah, you
Yes, they can see
I
it.
can see that.
They can see it right
I don't know
there.
how well it shows, but
So you put your initials on like that.
right on the bottom, right there.
Cool.
But that was probably the coolest hat I've gotten to do
Well-
in a long, long time. And hopefully with this sale, somebody might come in tomorrow or Tuesday from the Cowboy Cartel group and get another one and give me another challenge. Please. I like those. They're fun.
Yes. Don't forget Cowboy Cartel group sale at Joby's until Tuesday.
Joby's hats, Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah. And Connor, we're gonna need pictures, or it didn't happen.
Let me check
Didn't
my
happen.
notifications.
That's right.
Joby wasn't there, so I mean,
Don't worry.
Nobody's seen this hat.
I kind of got the riot act from him too, because as I was leaving, I caught him and told him about it, and he kind of looked at me. I wouldn't say he looked angry, but more disappointed, and said, "Why didn't you take any pictures?" I said, because I'm working. I'm sorry. I know him and you have both been on me. Not just y'all, other people as well have been on me to get better about social media posts.
If someone from Colorado is watching and you happen to know this lady,
I could drop her name, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, why don't you send her a message? And,
I have.
She goes.
She said she would take pictures, but she hasn't yet. But she's also here for that Tres Rios event.
All right. All right. Let's talk about some news real quick. So last week we showed a video of the bucking bull jumping over the fence and in the Oregon PRCA rodeo.
Ah, yes.
Well, we have some new information on that. Nothing about the individuals who were hurt. I don't know anything about that.
Hoping they're healing
hopefully
well and doing
they're
well.
fine. But the bull, his name was Party Bus.
Which I guess is kind of a fitting name at this point.
And he had to go through some sanctions, and he has been banned from all further PRCA rodeos.
I mean, things tend to get wild on a party bus anyway, so
Pobrecito.
it's only fair.
there's two options at that point, right? So either he's going to be sent out for a stud or hamburger, one of the two, right?
He's going to be somebody's pasture pet.
Oh no.
I mean, look at JB Mooney,
Yeah,
the bull that broke his neck.
Yeah.
That's his pasture pet now.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, that's kind of cool. You're looking at us like we're crazy. Do you not know that?
What is a pasture pet?
It's just his pet. It's
a pet bull.
Yeah, it's just his pet bull. It's not.
I mean, he didn't turn it into a hamburger, did he?
No.
Okay. Good.
No.
All right. Good.
Anyway, let's take a look at some comments. Do we have any questions at the moment?
No, we don't. But okay. So Joby says, "Oh, Connor, that cool hat was here yesterday at the rodeo. It was really nice."
Oh yeah.
Because Joby right now is in Alvarado, Texas.
So. Oh, wait a minute. This is the perfect question. Then it was there yesterday. He saw it. Did he take pictures of it?
It's not his job.
No, it's not. It's really not.
I don't know.
I just had to.
I think he left already.
He probably did.
All right, let's take a look at some comments. Unless you have questions.
In case he hasn't left. Sorry, Joby.
No, just no questions.
Okay, let's take a look at some comments. So you're gonna have to read these. Oh, I know what this one is. It's asking why Connor's working in a window, right?
That must be
Yes.
in reference to the video.
Yeah. So we posted a video. Actually, we posted a video of you shaping the hat for 31 seconds, and you are being filmed through what looks like a window.
Yes.
And
That's exactly what it is.
here is the hat shaping station. So it's a hat shaping station with shaping
wall.
on both sides, a wall in between, and a window in the middle.
Yes.
Why is that like that?
So there is a specific reason for that. So obviously the factory, when I was there, we did classes and things like that. And we found that it's easier for someone to watch directly in front where they can mirror you versus standing beside you trying to watch what you're doing. They can mirror themselves.
Okay, that's cool.
That was basically the purpose of that. And it worked really well. I love that setup. I love that style.
So cool.
That's the reason. That's why I was working in a window. I thought about putting a window unit in it for a long time too because it got hot.
If you don't know what they're talking about, go to the Instagram, right? Cowboy Cartel. There's a video.
Yeah. So there's a video of Connor shaping a hat in 31 seconds. Go take a look.
Look at that.
What do you got?
Stephen B. Donaldson sent $2.
Nice. Thank you, Steven.
Sent a
Thanks
super
for
chat.
the-
That's
Great.
cool.
Thanks for the tip. We
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. That's cool. That is cool. Super cool. Thank you so much. So this one, favorite place to order custom shaped hats online.
I mean, I'm going to be a little biased. I'm going to be a little biased and, say Joby's Hats in Fort Worth, Texas.
Joby's
No,
Hats Fort Worth,
just
Texas.
saying.
So we recommend.
There are a few. There's
a lot.
really
There's
good
a lot.
places.
I can't think of the name. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's so Best Hat, Joby's Hats.
Yes.
The Hat Store in Houston, Billy's Western in San Antonio, Double R Hat House. Am I missing any? I think those are my
I'd
top
say those
ones.
are the common names that I see in the group a lot.
Those are my top ones. If I miss anybody,
I've heard a lot of good things about that store, Joby's. I've heard a lot of good things about that store.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
know. I don't know. They got
lot.
one gringo there who can't
I don't know.
shape
Yeah, I
for
can't
nothing.
figure out why he's there, and I don't think anybody else knows either.
¿Quién sabe? Connor, you got a question.
Uh-oh. What's the question?
Eli Duncan asks, this is a question for Connor. Has nothing to do with shaping, but what kind of music do you listen to while shaping?
Oh, because Connor, tell him why he would ask that, because you, in the video,
I had my headphones in.
and you talk about always in the
Music
last
is a
podcast.
good
I bet
thing
it's
for me.
reggaeton all the way.
Yes, I always have music.
It is not reggaeton.
No, it's mainly country, classic rock.
So what is the best song to shape a hat to?
Really depends on my mood. Really depends on my mood.
What's the best
You don't
artist?
want to get into this rabbit hole.
What's the best artist to shape a hat to?
Zach Top.
All right, that's it. That's all I need.
You don't. Yeah, you've already heard that one. You know,
No further questions.
we actually covered one of his songs last week on the blooper reel that hopefully no one ever sees.
Ah, yes. So
That was the one.
we've got some bloopers to put out, and
Crap.
if you the bloopers are available to Cowboy Cartel YouTube members. Sorry, at all levels.
Put me on that member list so I
So
can
if you guys
watch
want to see Connor and Joe singing
karaoke.
George Strait,
We're not putting that one on there. We're just put the one on there that
Oh,
that
come
make Connor look
on.
bad.
I'm going to show him.
All right. So next question was what? Oh, this is a long one. What is that one? Straw season. Oh, yeah. So somebody posted in the group about tired of seeing people.
I remember seeing this post about tired of
Can you read
what
that?
to wear, when to wear.
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Nate Hernandez says, venting. Since when do cowboys/Western folk abide by fashion standards? I'm talking about felt straw seasons. I live in Texas, so I'm pretty familiar with the heat. Of course, I'm going to wear my straw working and chilling during the heat of the day. On the flip side, I'm going to wear my felt all other times. For example, special occasions, dinner, going out, etc. Maybe I've just seen too many reels or stories crying about what they should wear. Just do you.
I mean, he's kind of not wrong because you think about it. When it's hot, you wear straw. That's straw season. And for anything else, you wear felt. That's felt season. I mean, I feel like it kind of goes back on itself a little bit on that one.
Keith Maddox said, there's really no such thing as, I'm paraphrasing here, but there's really no such thing as straw season. It's, but felt, what do you say? Felt is always I should have put this up there. Felt is always the most formal option.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Felt is appropriate all year long. So really, to me, there's no such thing as felt season. Felt season is all year long. Straw season is just when it is appropriate to wear a straw.
It's just when it's hot.
I don't really care. If Connor wasn't wearing a straw today, I would be wearing a felt because that's just, I wear a felt if it's comfortable, if I'm in air conditioning. I don't care what time of year it is. If it's August and I'm in air conditioning.
You see why I wear a straw?
Yeah. What your
Because I
felt
would
looks like.
hate for my Thousand X to look like that. And it will before very long.
They can't see that.
I know. That's why I'm not showing them. I'm showing you because you're the one that calls me toxic over here.
But anyway, wear what you want.
Yeah, it's
If
personal preference.
If you're wearing straw in the snow, we'll probably put a picture up and make fun of it, but that's about it.
I mean, that's the beauty of the world we live in. To each his own.
Yeah. All right.
He was just venting, so we're not coming at him.
Yeah, no, I'm just teasing. How do you get a American Hat Company patches? And I'm assuming the American and Positive Times patches. We get about 100 requests a day for this. I'm exaggerating, but we get a lot of them.
And I feel like that's a question that's answered regularly. And by regular, I mean daily.
So there is a link on the American Hat Company webpage. It's hard to find. You have to know where to find it. It's on the homepage about midway down. It's kind of obscure. They need a huge button with flashing lights. That way you can find it. But if you go on there, it says, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we will send you patches.
Absolutely.
So
it's not an immediate turnaround either. It takes a few weeks.
And we've posted this for 3 years now. It's at the top of the page. It tells you how to buy patches. Please look. Please look. Or not buy patches. I'm sorry, not buy patches. How to order patches. Please look.
But that would be too easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just, we had like 15 of them. Yes. Can I help you?
No. Now, I'd like to say, people from Fort Worth, if you see us
well,
at
even not
Joby's
from Fort Worth,
or
if we're out.
yeah, okay, we're gonna be in Oklahoma next week. So
By us,
Tulsa,
she's referring to them, not me, because I don't travel.
if you see us, talk
we're
to
in
us.
Oklahoma.
Huh?
We're going to be in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. We'll put it out there wherever we're at. But
Well, there you go. So if you see us, say hi.
Terrorize them.
Because here's a little secret: I always carry patches with me.
until she doesn't, and I say, "Do you have
Oh
patches?"
my
and you
God,
say,
how
"No,
dare
I
you.
don't." Have
I
patches."
always do.
Meanwhile,
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, promise.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I've worked for the company for almost 10 years, and I don't carry any patches besides the one I have on my hat, and that's it.
Yeah. Joby's hats, best hat. Both of them in Fort Worth have patches.
Yes.
Go there, and they will give you them.
We are stocked. Come see us.
Maybe, I don't know. Does Joby give them out? If somebody comes in and says,
I mean, if you get a American, we will.
okay. What if like somebody has a dirty patch and comes in? Probably won't swap.
I
it out.
mean, it really just depends.
Okay.
Really depends on the way the customer's interacting.
Mention Cowboy Cartel and you get a patch.
That's right.
That's between you and him.
Yeah,
I just work here.
you'll get a patch, I promise, because I can just pay him back.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. We do this one. The difference between 500X. I don't really want to do this anymore, but I'm over it. The 500X. Okay, so 500X is different across the board.
I thought we didn't want to do this one.
I really don't. I just don't want to.
Then just skip it.
All right.
This is your show.
Yeah. All right. If you want to know about 500X, we'll talk about it.
If you want to know about it, send him a message. Pester him.
So, Julie posted a TikTok of.
Can
Keith
you watch my boss
Mundy.
for a minute?
Yeah, it was funny. If you haven't seen that, it's on the Facebook page. It's on the American Hat Company Facebook page. It's on the American Hat Company TikTok. It's on the American Hat Company Facebook group. What you got?
Oh, it just says, welcome to Capo Vaquero, and it says Dylan Gonzalez.
Dylan.
Right on.
What do you do?
I don't know. It lit up a color.
Hey, thanks. What is say that again? You were not on mic. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. He subscribed to Capo Vaquero level.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support, Dylan. That's amazing. Dylan is the manager at the hat store in Houston. We really appreciate the support. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Now I've lost track. Keith Mundy video. It's really funny. Go take a look at it because Keith is like, what's going on here?
Considering he can be a prankster at himself.
Yeah. So this is a Lane Frost hat. Somebody posted this. Actually, I post this every year in July on the anniversary of Lane's death. It's from Lane Frost Brands, where it originated a couple years ago, and I've been posting it for a couple years myself. This hat was the hat. It's an American hat. It's the hat Lane was wearing when he died, and I did not realize it's on display in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody posted that it was on display, and we're going to Oklahoma, so we're going to go see that and look for more content on that because I'm excited to see it. Not excited in the fact that, oh, yay. It's just a really interesting piece of history.
It's an interesting artifact.
Yeah. So we're going to go see it. And it's an American hat. So should be anyway. Hat shaping school. What does that say? Can you read that one for me, please?
Yes.
Is that the original one?
It says.
Back to the original.
Yeah, I can see it right now. Will the school videos be uploaded so that members can watch them anytime?
Yes.
I work a horrible, crazy schedule, and I want to know pro hat shaping.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So the live streams will be
Archived
and available forever for members of the amateur and pro hat shaping school. They the videos that we produce for the hat shaping school are always available for the pro hat shapers.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. What's this one? Oh, what is this one? Oh, this one's for Connor. Go ahead and read it to Connor, will you?
Okay, let's see here. I would say that 5 to 10 minutes in rush job on a customer, no matter how fast you can shape. Taking the time to establish customer relationships should be part of the experience. I have been to the best hat store in Fort Worth at the stockyards and never felt rushed. I would say they actually enjoyed visiting and getting to know their customers. They do a fantastic job each time and even offer you a beer. No matter what, the customer is always right, whether they didn't explain correctly or not. Remember, you're the professional and they're trying to figure out how to explain what they need. Maybe they just want to enjoy the experience as well.
First of all, I have a comment. This is a horribly misused quote. I just heard it. The customer is always right in matters of taste, which means if you have horrible taste and you want a hat shaped like a taco, that's your prerogative. The customer is not always right. The customer is always right in matters of taste is the quote. So, sorry. Go ahead.
But To an extent, I do agree. Yes. You'd be surprised what kind of relationship you can build in a short amount of time. I will be the first to admit I work faster than a lot of people do. Do I do that regularly? No. Most of the time I relax, take my time, I'll talk and interact with my customers because I'm the same way. I enjoy learning about things, learning about people, where they're from, what makes them come here, why do they come back, what they do for a living. These are questions that I always ask. But on the same note, I can't speak for other stores. I assume there's a lot of other stores that get just as busy as we do, but I cannot say that because I've never been. I can only speak for our store. When we have 6 or 7 hat shapers going nonstop all day and we have a line that goes to the back of our store, I would absolutely love to spend 20, 30 minutes talking with every person. But I can't always do that because I can't have people waiting in line for 2-3 hours to get a hat shaped. That's not fair to them. They have better things to do with their time. But I still do my best to interact with them. I still talk with them. I don't have the time to get their whole life story, but I still interact with them, making jokes, having fun banter back and forth. And as for the comment about Best Hat offering beer while they shape your hat, that's absolutely correct. Best Hat does do that. I know this. I've seen it. But
do you know who else offers beer? KO Trading in the stockyards where they sell leather.
A lot of
goods.
Western stores will. They'll actually offer beer. Joby's does not do
A lot
that.
of places do.
We don't.
That's because you'd be drunk all day.
No, I'm not saying I would or I wouldn't. I will neither confirm nor deny.
How about some tequila?
Man, if you got some.
Fenolio, they've got a full bar at the Fenolio store right next to Best.
But
Yes.
what tends to happen when you have something like that is you have some people that tend to kind of loiter in the store.
Yeah, true enough.
So that was a decision that was made before my time of being there that we're just not going to do that. Now, maybe at this second location? Question mark?
We see you.
So about Fenolios, Justin has a question here. He says, boot question for you all.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on higher boots? Bought a pair at the stockyards and they're pretty comfortable. Apparently they were around a long time, then weren't for a bit, and recently came back out. Also, opinions on Fenolio boots? Thinking about getting a custom pair.
So I have heard a lot about Hire, and they advertise as the original cowboy boot, the very first cowboy boot. And we were at NRS a week ago, something like that. And they had Hire there. So I thought, all right, I'll take a look at these. Let's see what they're all about. Looked in the shaft, made in Mexico. Not for me. I wear American-made hats and boots.
Was it your wife made in Mexico?
And I wear...
Yes, it was.
Never mind.
We'll talk later.
So, yes, they're made in Mexico. Or at least the ones that I saw at NRS were. I'm assuming all of their stuff is, and they just rebranded. And not to say that they're bad, they're just not for me. Fenolio, made in America. Made right here in Texas, just up the road in Nakona, Texas. We know those people. It's a family-owned business. So that's who I support.
I can't speak for either one. I've never had a pair of either one.
So, what are you wearing?
Hey dudes? No.
What are those? What are you wearing?
Oh, I don't know. Ostrich boots. I can tell you where I got them.
Where'd you get them at Joby's?
Nope.
Michigan?
Mm-hmm. Howell Western Wear in Howell, Michigan.
There you go.
My friends there hooked me up.
So, I mean, I'm not going to do that last one. Oh, wait, yeah, I am. Here, let's look at this one. This one I wanted to talk about too, real quick. Is that the one that says CBC Minic? So it took us a while to figure this out. It says, can we teach the CBC Minic? We can, because we figured out what it is.
We think we figured it out. If what we're thinking it is accurate to what this comment means, then
so look,
absolutely.
First of all, this was a comment on the promo we did for the hat shaping school. In our last live stream, you shaped a full Minic crown and JB brim hat right here for the live stream. We took a small section of that, cut it up, and showed you how to shape a minnock. So we're not going to be producing that. We're probably not going to be producing that for the general public. It will be for the hat shaping school. So we can, and what we're thinking this is,
if what we're understanding is correct, he's basically referring to the Walker shape from Yellowstone, which is basically just an open crown like this with a small dimple here and a small dimple here.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with a West Texas punch, which is an open crown, but a big dimple here and a big dimple here.
Yeah. So,
and if that is what that comment is referring to, then absolutely yes, we can cover that. Right. I mean, even if that's not the right shape, we're still going to cover it. We're going to cover as many shapes as we can.
We had a guy ask about if we're going to cover some of the older style stuff, and I mean, you can't really teach hat shaping without covering the basics.
I mean, we have to cover everything.
Yeah. So
we'll do our best. I mean,
and if somebody in the school wants a specific style taught, we will do that too. And you got questions? Yes.
Yes, one of our members, Eli Duncan, asks, have you all heard of Alan's Lids?
Yes. I've reached out to Alan. He used to work at Joby's. I've reached out to Alan, and he has not gotten back with me either. So if you know him, tell him to give me a call, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll get him on a podcast or something.
Go better him.
Yeah. But I reached out, so he's got to call me back. Nope, that's the wrong one. All right. So, any other questions?
John Wise says he's with me that they should offer tequila at Joby's.
I mean,
go to Fenolio Boots. You can get tequila, whiskey, whatever you want.
Once again, that's one of those deals you'll have to speak with the boss man.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a Cowboy Cartel day when we
do a happy hour.
You can only get a drink if you mention Cowboy Cartel. I'm just kidding.
Buying a hat or something. Hey, ooh, idea. Hat bar happy hour.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Can you imagine?
And it's only for the hat shapers, not the customers.
Aha.
Jokes,
Disclaimer.
all jokes. Please don't take me serious.
That's all I got on my notes. You got anything you want to talk about?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you all done anything with RC Custom Boot?
Not familiar. RC.
Yes.
I'm not familiar. I'm thinking Randy Watson, RW, but I don't know RC offhand.
R. Watson boots. I've heard a lot of things about R. Watsons. I've never. There again, I don't. I'm not a boot snob.
It's another boot that's made in Mexico.
Another production.
Randy was an executive at Justin, I believe, and he was sales and then decided to make boots. So
maybe one of these days I'll get me a really good pair of boots. You know, maybe a custom pair or something.
Yeah.
I've never had them. These are the nicest pair I've ever had, and I think they're Anderson Beans, I think.
Anderson Bean's a great boot.
I mean, the Anderson Bean top hand.
Yeah, I mean, Anderson Bean makes a great boot.
These are some of the most comfortable boots I've ever had. But
yeah. I wish they made more boots with that weren't square toe. I mean, I just don't wear square toe. So.
I love a square toe.
Well, hey, a lot of people do.
I'm constantly kicking things, so
I haven't been able to wear boots in 3 weeks, 4 weeks because I kicked something.
Yeah, it's about a month.
If you'd been wearing square toe, it might not have hurt so much.
If I'd have been wearing anything, it wouldn't hurt so much. I was barefoot.
That's fair.
But yeah, I think I should be able to wear boots this week, so I'm looking forward to that. Anything else?
But other than that, I don't.
Nope.
All right, that does it for us. First of all, I want to say, look, we really appreciate all your support. If you want to subscribe to the channel, we have other levels that are not actually subscribe to the channel is free. So subscribe, please.
It costs nothing. Leave
membership
a like
to the channel. Yes, leave a like the stream.
Like,
I mean, it
like
really
this.
helps us.
Like that, like that.
It really helps us, and it costs you nothing. But if you do want to support the channel, we have membership levels that are below the hat shaping level, and that gets you access to videos right away before the general public has access to them. It gets you discount on our merchandise. We haven't released that code yet, but that's coming this month as well.
And it will get us to a bigger audience. It'll help us reach out to more people.
We also do posts in the stories and stuff, and for members only. So we're doing a lot more members only stuff, but we're just getting started with that because it's It's new for us, and we're going to be offering a lot more of that. So that's available if you want. And let's see here. What else we got?
Are you going to offer those cool, like, retro
Giveaways.
members only jackets?
Yes, members only. No.
Oh.
But we got some giveaways coming, and you guys will get access to the giveaways first as well for the membership level.
Sounds like
First
they get a
looked
lot
at
of perks.
videos. We're trying to, and a lot more. That's it. We appreciate the support.
We
all I
appreciate you
got.
guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, we
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. So look for the video dropping for the hat store tomorrow. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Y'all have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.